denial echo ha, pareho yung sinasabi ng Justice Secretary at ng Senate President. Dapat ibalik muna nila yung ninakaw nila. Teka muna, wala po sa batas yan. Kasi tingin ko sa One Ball University na pag nag-aral na ng law si Tito Soto. Ang batas pong relevant are 3. Okay? Yung sa witness protection at sa immunity. Number 1, the earliest law is Presidential Decree 749, the first ever Whistleblowers Act in the Philippines. That was a presidential decree of Marcos Sr. enacted under the lawmaking powers of the President under the 73 Constitution when Amendment 6 was introduced, giving the President lawmaking powers aside from the Batasang Pambansa. Ang nakalagay po roon, kapag may whistleblower sa yung bribery, direct bribery, indirect bribery, qualified bribery under the revised penal code, 2010, 2009, 2010, 2011, at 211 ng RPC. Yung smuggling at saka tax evasion, yun pong covered ng 749, may immunity. Wala po sa batas na sinasabing mag-restitution ka muna. There is no restitution provision. Doon po sa Rule 119 ng Rules of Court, may requirements din to become state witness. Wala rin pong restitution. Doon po sa Witness Protection Act, wala din pong restitution doon. Bakit ini-insist ng DOJ Secretary at ng Senate President that there should be restitution? Yung restitution, sasabihin nila, tinatawanan tayo niyan. They will get away with it. No. If you become state witness, you only get immunity from criminal action. Kung mayroon kang ill-gotten wealth, that is subject to another proceeding. Forfeiture. Meron pong way para kunin yung ill-gotten wealth. Pag sasabihin nila yung lifestyle check, bakit yung mga contractors ang nila-lifestyle check nyo? And dapat yung mga congressmen at yung mga DPWH engineers, officials. Bakit? Because the presumption under the law that if your wealth is more than your salary, which gives rise to a presumption that the excess is still gotten, only applies to public officials. Kaya the lifestyle check, hindi po applicable yon sa private individuals. This is not to say na wag bawiin kung ang mga diskaya, kung sino mang impactong contractor dyan ay may ill-gotten wealth, may forfeiture proceedings. Pero hindi pwede sinasabi ni Tito Soto na magkaka-accounting, forensic accountant, isoli mo muna bago ka mag-safety test. Wala po. Wala po. Baka si Miss Tapia lang ang nag-lecture sa kanya noon. Hindi po valid yung opinion na yun. Bakit nila dinadagdagan? Ayaw nilang magkaroon ng immunity. Bakit ayaw nilang magkaroon ng immunity? Kasi ngayon, ini-intimidate na nila na huwag nang ituro yung mga congressmen, yung mga senador. How can you get good information from a whistleblower if you do not protect the whistleblower? Kita niyo lahat ng batas ng immunity. Pinoproteksyonan. Binibigyan ng safe house, binibigyan ng security personnel para hindi matakot. Ito, gustong mag-spill the beans, tinatakot nyo, o ngayon, kinakontempt nyo. What private person will not be intimidated by these acts? Alam nyo, wala na mangyayari dyan kung ganyan ang Senate President at ang DOJ Secretary. You can write this legislative investigation sa Senado off. Maniwala kayo. I have been a veteran of so many legislative inquiries na wala nangyari kasi ayaw bigyan ng immunity. Ang may mangyayari lang dyan ay kung bibigyan mo ng immunity, otherwise magkakaroon lang ng fall guy dyan. Parang yung Bangladesh bank scam. Ang ginawa nilang fall guy, yung manager ng bangko, yung mga high-ranking bank executives, andyan pa. Nakatira pa sa Forbes Park, still enjoying. Pinagmulta lang ng 1 billion ang RCBC for all these lapses. Na, that's although it may be a big amount, that's peanuts to a banking institution like RCBC. Lahat yan, yung mga high-ranking officials, nandyan still making millions, if not billions a year, ang yung manager. Yung fertilizer fund scam, yung mga supplier ang nademanda. By the way, na-absuelto na yung marami, including my client. Yung mga opisyal ng Department of Agriculture, walang nademanda ron. Walang nademanda ng public official. So, ganito po mangyayari dyan. Maniwala kayo. Therefore, dapat po bigyan ng immunity yung lahat ng magbo-blow ng whistle. Yang si Bryce, di ba? Dapat yan binibigyan ng immunity. Anong ginagawa? Lalong tinatakot, ini-intimidate. Paano magsasalita ngayon? Takot na yan. Wala na po yan. Write it off. And pag si Remulla ay binraso pa nilang maging ombudsman, you can really say with definiteness na yung sinasabi lang hindi umaandar ang justice system dito sa Pilipinas, baka magkatotoo na po talaga with that kind of ombudsman. So yun lang po ang aming sinasabi dito. Plus, sana huwag mag-focus sa flood control. Kasi, etong si Ina Soto, parang holier than thou. Bakit hindi nila tingnan yung biglang lumobong presyo ng new Senate building sa BGC under the leadership of Tito Soto? But ayaw lang tingnan yung 10.9 billion project ng City Hall under Vico Soto. They're painting themselves as saints here. Tignan natin, ano ba yung nangyari doon sa building doon? Sa yung bagong City Hall, yung may ginibang parking lot. Exempted ba yun sa inquiry on corruption dahil pamangkin ng Senate President? So, all of these things have to be taken into account kung gaano kaseryoso. Ang Senate, kung ayaw nilang bigyan ng immunity, alam na natin, they're protecting people, they're preventing people from saying, from giving good and true information. So yun lang po ang gusto namin ipakita sa inyo. This should be a cause for outrage. At kami naman po, kay makinig, kay hindi, kay yung ibang mga compromise na media natin na hindi i-report o hindi, we will have to keep talking. Because eternal vigilance is the price of freedom and democracy. Maraming salamat po.
Bago po ako magbigay ng pambukas na statement, tingnan lang po muna natin kung si Attorney Bobby Torion will be joining us via Zoom. He's currently in the Visayas. Siya ba'y nabigyan na ng link?
Wala pa po, hindi pa po nagpapagawa.
Sige po. So, Jigs, would you like to give an opening statement first?
Okay. Thank you. By the way, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc is a member of our